This time around, we have the much anticipated Samsung Galaxy S3, the third generation of Samsung's flagship Galaxy S series. This is Samsung's first quad-core smartphone, and the design looks more like the original Galaxy S and the Galaxy Nexus compared to the S2. A 1.4 GHz Exynos quad-core processor, a 4.8-inch Super AMOLED HD screen, NFC capabilities, 8-megapixel rear camera with 1080p video recording, 1.9-megapixel front-facing camera with 720p video recording, 16GB or 32GB internal storage with micro SD slot, super lightweight coming in at only 133 grams. The build quality may not please everyone. Samsung always uses polycarbonate chassis, and this comes with a fake brush metal effect on the outer ring. It feels very plastic in some ways. It comes with one physical button, but the major changes here are the capacitive keys at the bottom. The left key is a menu button and the right key is the back button. Multitasking is achieved by holding down the home button for about 3 seconds. This somewhat feels more natural than any other Android phone. Samsung has said that this phone is inspired by nature, and although it sounds a little hyperbolic, it's certainly there when you first pick it up. The lock screen features a very nice water ripple effect and also has a sound effect, although it may be annoying after a while. TouchWiz UI is updated here, but there's also a host of features that Samsung has squeezed into this device. Let's start with the direct call feature. Direct call is a feature that allows you to instantly dial the number of the person you were texting. It's a good feature, but nothing really to scream about. Following that is Smart Alert that vibrates the phone when you pick it up after being left on idle for a long time, if you have a missed call or a message. Then there's Smart Stay, a feature that keeps your screen from going dim while you're reading. The front-facing camera detects your face whether you're looking at your screen or not, and you can actually see the eye icon appearing just before the screen dims. I'm not sure about this feature at all because it didn't really work well for me, and even under direct sunlight, the screen always gets locked, and this doesn't actually work when you're reading during the night. Another neat trick is taking screenshot of your phone. Instead of the usual Android 4.0 way where you press and hold the power and home button together, Samsung has included a very nice motion of swiping your palm across the screen from left to right. This is a new feature that utilizes the phone's accelerometer and gyroscope. This is also seen when viewing a picture with a handful of neat tricks. Next up is Samsung's voice recognition software, S-Voice. This is not a competitor to Siri. It requires you to repeat a couple of times before it actually understands you, and it takes a long time to load. From personal experience, you will only get the result you want 1 out of 5 times. Then there's a feature called Pop-up Play that allows you to view your video in a pop-up window, then you can reply a text message or tweet while your video is still playing. It's one of those features that you might not use much, but it really shows the performance level of the Galaxy S3. Pages rendering is by far the best we've seen on a smartphone, and the big screen really helps here. The camera interface is not the best we've seen. It's heavy on the eyes and would have been better if all these functions were hidden to a corner or something. Just like the HTC One X, you're able to take multiple shots in burst mode feature, but you actually have to select burst mode function. And this can only take up to about 20 shots at a go compared to the HTC's 99 shots. But it's not like you will be taking 99 shots anyways. Although we're slightly disappointed that the 12-megapixel camera didn't make to production on time, but the quality of the shots here are impressive. You can also record 1080p video, but what is worth mentioning here is the audio quality when recording, because the microphone here picks up the tiniest of details. Following the One X footsteps, you can also snap pictures while recording your video, and the quality is again impressive. The design aesthetics of the phone is not really something that you would fall in love with straight away, and I still feel the HTC One X looks more beautiful and has a better screen, but the Samsung Galaxy S3 feels more at home in your palms. This is down to the curves of the phone, or probably lack of it, in the middle, unlike the HTC One X. The slide down notification menu has a very useful toolbar of to-do things like switching off Wi-Fi and a handful of other things. Samsung has done a very good job in the overall package of the phone. The HTC One X still leads the way in screen definition, but the Samsung Galaxy S3 is far more superior in terms of performance and is by far one of the best Android 4.0 smartphones that you can buy. Some of the features aren't necessarily going to make you instantly buy one, but having a super fast processing power and a great camera is what will make you be interested. Are we witnessing the ultimate Android smartphone? Despite its little bugs and overthought features, I think the answer is yes.